Okay, so this is actually a good time to show you guys the mud grinder, which is it basically does the same thing as the commands that we've been entering in here, but it's a web interface that's a little more visually oriented and might be a little easier for you guys. A lot of people use this as the sort of de facto broad brush to paint their realm, and then they'll come in later and modify things specifically with MUD commands. So how do we get to it? Well, we'll go back to our website, and again in the Power Handbook, you can either go over here to the MUD grinder, which is in the link up top, or you can go in where it says in the Getting Started guide where MUD grinder is. Either one is fine. And basically, it's just the same website, fatmud.servegame.com, but it uses port 27777. Now, just log in using your name and then your password, which I hope I remember. Cool. All right, and now we can see this is all we've got here for editing. So normally this is a lot bigger, depending on what permissions you have. So right now we just want to go to the area grinder, and we can only modify our realm. So make sure it's selected and hit modify. And now we can see we've got our two rooms, and it's actually color coded based on the room type. So purple is stone room, green is plains, and it helps to sort of visually differentiate things. And you see we have various sticks coming off of these rooms. These represent the room directions. The grayed out ones mean that you don't have an exit going that direction. And of course black, and there's some other different line types that denote the different types of exits. So this is just a standard exit, so it's a thick black. To modify current rooms, all you have to do is click the link that's the room ID and go to Edit Room, and you're good to go. Now you can see you can change the title, the description. Don't have to worry about GIF file name. We don't have that enabled. Behaviors, you can actually pick from drop-down lists. Effects are the same way, and actually it's pretty nice because it has quick links to the help guides on behaviors and effects, which again I will cover later. And later on you can actually add in mobs and items to the room. But for right now, we're not going to mess with that one. What I do want to mess with are the exits between the rooms. And you can do that just like you're messing with the room itself by clicking the actual exit. And this is actually two pieces. So the top area is one exit and the bottom area is a second. So we just want to edit the exit type. Let it load. All right. Now we want to go from a standard open doorway to a door. We don't need to add any parameters, but we do want to duplicate this in the opposite exit because we want the door to work both ways. It wouldn't make sense for somebody to be able to close the door on, on the doorstep, and then if they're coming from the hovel to the doorstep, just be able to walk through it. So we'll duplicate it, hit finished, and now you can see it gives a little door icon there, which is very nice. So if we go back in and look, we see a closed door to the south, which is nice because that's what we want. If we try to go south, technically you're not supposed to be able to go through it, but it let me go through it anyway because I am a power in this realm. So I can pass through things, and things will generally respect my wishes even if they're not supposed to. So if I were a normal player, what I would have to do is type open and then the direction that I wanted to open. So if I try to open north, you can see now I can actually see through. And if I go north, and there you go. So I can also close the door again, and after a while the door will close itself. I don't know the exact time frame there, but yeah, so you don't have to worry about, dealing with all that. But yeah, so now we have two rooms, a couple exits, and a door. We're getting on our way. In the next guide, I should show you guys a few behaviors and effects, and we'll probably get into how to create and modify mobs or living creatures to populate your area. So look forward to that.